everyone. Just doing a little live on the On Guard collection because we're coming into the winter season and it's time of, trying to support our immune system, and we've got lots of, the seasonal threats and environmental threats going on. So it's really important that we sort of be prepared. And one of the great ways to use it is by using some really decent products that are going to help support our immune system. So first of all, let's talk about hand washing, because hand washing is really vital. Now, I am still wearing a mask when I go into shops, but washing your hands after anything you do is really important. So this is absolutely great. This is the On Guard hand wash. It's sodium lauryl sulfate free, so it doesn't have any nasties at all that are, that can cause problems with your hands or anything like that. So it's a really beautiful product. And you can get it with a little pump because it doesn't have sodium lauryl sulfate, which is the foaming action. You need something that's got this special foaming pump, so it makes a nice foam in your hands. Now, little pro tip for you: only fill this up halfway and fill the rest with water. So you get an awful lot of bang for your buck out of this. That's the way out of this hand wash. So it really goes a long way. So it's absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love it. Now, usually I make all my own hand wash, but I always like to have this in the cupboard for those times where I'm a little bit busy and I haven't got time to make it. I use this in my camper van as well. I also like to use it in the bath water for my dogs as well. So I either use this or the On Guard Clean Concentrate. And I like to use this in the bath water for my dogs when they come in from a walk, just to protect them from environmental threats as well. Because, especially with it coming up to winter and all the mud, the more you can do to prevent it, it just helps. So this is absolutely really great. It's really nice and soft and gentle on your hands. And the On Guard Sanitising Mist. Now, I'm not kidding you. Every winter when I'd wash my hands, because obviously I'm always washing my hands from dog walking and at work, and alcohol gelling. Oh my goodness, in the winter my hands would get really cracked and sore. And literally, if I bent my fingers, they would all bleed. So I'd have to wear gloves even before, all the pandemic and everything. I had to wear gloves to see, because my fingers could just bleed from cracking in the winter. It was awful. So I was absolutely desperate to find a sanitizer that I could use at work. And this is it, because it's got 64% alcohol in it, and you need to have a sanitizer that's got between 60 and 70. So this does what it says on the tin. It's also got aloe vera gel in it, and it smells beautiful. Whenever I spray, everyone's like, "Oh, what's that you're spraying?" But it's also really nice on your hands. And I have not suffered the same with the skin on my hands that I've always suffered at work. And, that makes a massive difference. It's really, really great. And even though I carry around with me hand cream, I'm hardly ever having to use it because my hands just are not feeling all rough and scaly and horrible. This is also really good for spraying on your dog's paws. So, obviously wash them as well. But if you're in a position you can't, this is safe enough for you to spray on your dog's paws and just help protect them as well, should you need to as well. Because I always like to, after they've come out from any walk, to be honest, I always like to just give them a little spritz with some kind of paw cleaner or paw wash, just to protect them from picking anything up and bringing it in the house as well. So absolutely brilliant. And then On Guard, the On Guard blend. This is the bee's knees. I absolutely love this oil. It's a really fantastic oil, and what they found, it's got rosemary, wild orange, clove, and cinnamon in. And what they found was the synergy of all the oils worked together, and so it's greater than the sum of the individual oils put together. So it's really quite fantastic. And they did lots of studies on it, and there was one in particular called the BioSeek study, where they actually found that with On Guard, it upregulated the immune response and downregulated the response that you just don't need. It's an absolutely lovely oil. It smells beautiful. It smells kind of like Christmas. It's really nice as well. My favorite ways to use it is either in hot water with a little bit of nectar syrup or honey, or I also I've started adding it into hot milk, and it's really nice in hot milk. And again, with just a little bit of date syrup or honey. And it is just a really soothing drink. So if you're feeling a bit peaky, I definitely recommend doing that. But also it's just a really nice comforting drink to have as well, especially with me going out running after a winter's run and it's all wet and muddy and cold. This is just a really nice way to support you as well. Now, if you're feeling a bit poorly, this is a great way to pop it in your diffuser to purify the air. Same, really good for the dogs as well. A lot of my dogs get it. One of my dogs, I want to support his immune system. He's got a bit of a wound on his leg, so he's been having this in his food as well to support his immune system. It's just such a multi-purpose oil as well. It's absolutely fantastic. So I use it in a lot of little products as well that I make up. I like to use it in my washing machine as well to wash my scrubs. And it's just fantastic. So it's really great. And it also is really nice. You can make a lovely little apple recipe. If you pop over to my Facebook or my Instagram pages, I've got some of those recipes on there. Or with popcorn as well, really nice with some maple syrup. It makes it so it's just so multi-purpose. So you can it's fine to ingest as well. And then we've got wild orange. Oh, this is the first doTERRA oil I ever smelled. It was actually my dog that smelt it, who gets quite fearful, and she smelt wild orange, and she took this massive inhalation and then this massive exhalation, and another massive inhalation, another massive exhalation. And I could literally see her shoulders just like relax and her stress just leaving her body. And I was like, oh my goodness, this really works. And wild orange is amazing. So any citrus oil is really good for, it works on the in the brain that helps promote the release of neurotransmitters such as dopamine and serotonin. So it's really, really uplifting. It's got the most beautiful aroma. I'm actually diffusing it here because my bunny absolutely loves wild orange. As soon as I offer her the bottle, she's like, yeah, give me some of that. So it's really, really beautiful oil. It's an essential oil from the zest of the orange. It's really nice in water. So really encourages you to drink water as well. Smells absolutely divine. Really useful for boosting our emotions, just to inhale it as well. And same for our dogs. And it's chock full of antioxidants as well. So it's really good for supporting the immune system. So really good to have that in water as well. And that's, one of the reasons is it's so beneficial actually in the On Guard as well. So brilliant products to take us from autumn through the winter into the spring and helping to support our health. As always, if you've got any questions, do drop me a message and I will I'll pop a comment and I'll get back to you, and hopefully I'll be able to answer them. Stay safe, everyone. Stay well. And remember, wash your hands and use your sanitizing mist because it's really, really important. Take care. Bye.